Can we stop doing this, please? I'm really getting tired of re-releasing games that aren't even old. First we got Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, and now this. So, rumour was spinning around for a while, but now, The Last of Us Remastered Edition for the PlayStation 4 was officially announced by Sony yesterday. Apparently, this has been in development since The Last of Us released back in June. It's going to have all the DLC, enhanced graphics, and is aiming to hit 60 frames per second. Can you imagine if this game didn't hit 60 frames? There would be a fanboy shitstorm. I'll tell you that much. So you're probably sitting there saying, this sounds pretty cool, like a Game of the Year edition. But here's the kicker. The game is releasing for full fucking price. Not discounted, full price. You know, if re-releases were getting sold for a reduced price, I'd be okay with it. Hell, I'd probably buy this. I never bought The Last of Us, which is ironic since I really like Uncharted, so it'd be a good reason for me to get into it, especially if it was going to run at 60 frames per second. But at full price, no way. To sell this at the same price as a brand new release is unacceptable. It was unacceptable when Square Enix did it with Tomb Raider, it's unacceptable when Sony is doing it. The game released nearly a year ago, which means the game should be sold for a maximum $30 US. If you did that, I'd have been cool with it. I still don't really like re-releases all the time over, new games, but that's acceptable. But you can't do something like this. You can't just port a PS3 game to the PS4, upscale the resolution and some textures and say, here you go, give us more money please. You don't do that. It's money hungry as all hell, and I don't want to hear someone say something like, but the game is so good, it warrants the price. You don't sell media at a price based on the quality of it. That just doesn't make any sense. And I'm not debating the quality of the game. I'm sure it's really good, but that's not the point here. Now, something that immediately agitated me about this news was the response. When Tomb Raider got re-released, a lot of people got on their high horses and condemned it, which is fine by me, that was terrible. But when Sony does it, nobody seems to care about how blatantly anti-consumer it is. In fact, a lot of people like this. A lot of people are shouting praise from their rooftops, saying they're gonna buy it again. I don't understand why someone would buy a second copy of a game they already own, but by doing this, you're encouraging other companies to follow suit. Tomb Raider became profitable because they re-released the game and it actually sold really well. And there's no way Naughty Dog has been working on this port since the launch of The Last of Us. They probably saw how well Tomb Raider did and said, whoa, gamers are gullible as all fuck, let's just re-release the same game and make a ton of cash. And they wouldn't be wrong either. I hope people don't buy this game. Again, if it was cheaper, wouldn't be a big deal. But it's because they're selling this game at $60 fucking where I need to say something about it. If you encourage this kind of practice, other publishers will do the same thing. It's just the circle of life. It's happened time and time again. So if you really want to support the industry, you won't buy this game. Not for full price.